It's Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm all warmed up.
That's right. Well, I'm Tom.
I'm Diana.
And she hates games.
Boo.
And tonight we will be playing.
Is it the second girl?
It is not.
Is it the first girl?
It is not.
It is.
The Final Girl!
Whoa! Whoa!
Just launched season 2 on Kickstarter today.
Oh, congratulations!
So if you're on the
Final
fence
Girl.
about the Kickstarter, you'll get to know everything you ever wanted to know
Get off
about
that fence.
Final Girl.
Oh.
The game.
Is there dice
that
chucking?
Stuff. There's dice chucking.
Oh,
there's
is there...
killing.
Oh.
There's all sorts of things she likes.
Oh.
Roll the intro!
Whoa.
Best Star Trek's here. Jerry's here.
Whoa.
Yes, and Best Star Trek knows he likes the Luna Capital, even though you didn't like it. It's okay. We don't all have to like the same games.
But we can all hang out anyway.
That's right.
Right?
But today, we are going to be playing Final Girl.
Oh, no!
Let's take a look at this crazy game.
Crazy game. I always feel bad when I hate games, just so we all know. But I don't feel that bad. Okay, no, just kidding.
All right, let me first.
Yes?
Let me first see if I can adjust our
my attitude? Too late. Impossible.
Make it a little bit better there.
A little
All
bit.
right,
Ooh, that looks nice. Yes.
So, the first thing is with this Final Girl, I'm going to tell you all about how the system works because there's a really cool little way that they do the system. But we have this lore and scenario book that we've never played with before, so I thought it might be a good idea to show you. So basically, in this game, we're going to be playing a Final Girl. The final, basically the titular girl in every horror movie you ever been in or seen. You basically have a whole bunch of people that die, and there's one person that is the final person that lives. So the game basically has a whole bunch of Final Girls we can play, and it also has a whole bunch of villains that you can play. So this is called Season 1. So in Season 1, there's 5 different villains that you can play. This is Hans.
He
there's
creeps me out.
Like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of guy. There's some kind of circus guy. There's a poltergeist, and there's some kind of Japanese ghost guy. So each one of these villains is a box that you can buy. They call them movie boxes.
Oh, cool.
And then each movie box has 2 Final Girls in there. So there's 5 villains. So there's 2 Final Girls. So there's like 10 Final Girls each. Okay. So what you do is you choose a Final Girl you want to play, and you choose a bad guy that you want to play, and then you can play that. However, this lore book is cool because it gives you campaigns. So every of the villains have their own.
Night of the Pig.
Oh yes, that's what we're going to be playing tonight.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay.
So so what they do is you take a villain. So say Hans is going to be the villain that we're going to be playing with today. Hans the Butcher. So I'm going to read you all about Hans the Butcher. And then if we want to, after today, if we're able to successfully do this, Hans is at Camp Happy Trails. So Camp Happy Trails is one of the many locations of which these things can happen. And then we can follow the plight of Hans, and we can follow Hans into different locations, and you can kind of play a whole campaign scenario using the same Final Girl, fighting the same villain, going over a whole bunch of different locations until you get to the final location, and there's some final climactic episode.
Whoa, the final girl.
The Final Girl. All right,
it's like we planned that. We didn't. Okay.
So first, let's find out about our Final Girl.
Okay. About the girl, because
the girl we're going to be playing is called Laurie Carpenter.
Oh.
Laurie Carpenter was born with a chip on her shoulder.
Oh.
Even from a young age, the fastest way to get her to do something was to tell her that she couldn't do it.
Uh-oh.
No, you can't try out for football. No, you can't learn to play guitar. No, you can't learn to take martial arts.
What?
Whenever she heard the word no, a switch flipped somewhere deep inside her, and she would do everything within her power to accomplish the very thing she'd be told she couldn't do.
Mhm.
While this quality turned Laurie into an ambitious, focused, and tough as nails woman, it didn't exactly win her many friends. Most people were turned off by her intensity, and a lot of people who came into her orbit were a bit scared off of her.
That's right.
Even at 5'10", Laurie gave off the vibe that she could break you into two if she felt like it, no matter how much bigger or stronger you might be.
Did you say 5'10"?
5'10".
I'm going to
she's
say
tall.
it's 5'2" because that would make more sense with that sentence.
But those who stuck around discovered a fiercely loyal friend who would go to hell and back for them. One
Whoa.
thing was for certain. You definitely wanted Laurie on your side, and you better run for your life if you were the enemy.
Whoa, cool.
Right. So, and then they give you tips for how to play Laurie as a final girl. So they tell us Laurie is light on health. She has one of the most powerful special abilities, increasing damage. Place a powerful weapon in her hands, and she is a force to be reckoned with. As such, focusing on saving enough victims to unlock the ability should always be a priority. So basically, we have a so Laurie has a final girl card, and as we save victims, we're going to basically cover unlock abilities until we unlock her final ability. And her final ability says whenever she's in the same space as an enemy, she does an additional damage. So she likes to do damage.
Cool.
Which is right up our alley.
That's right.
All right. And then we're going to be fighting Hans. And we're going to fight Hans at Camp Happy Trails. That's what we're doing today. All right.
Okay.
So let's read about Hans. The campers sat around the fire, pretending to listen to another one of Edwin's famous spooky stories.
Stupid Edwin.
Some were giggling, others were checking their phones, but all of them were pissing the counselor off. Listen up, you little piss ants. That got their attention. Clearly, the stories haven't been scary enough, so we'll cut the kitty crap. He paused for effect, which more or less worked. Have you ever heard of Hans, he says.
No.
You mean the guy in the piggy mask? Big deal, one smartass threw back in his face.
They're all gonna die. Oh.
It's called a German shame mask, dipshit. Now listen up. And for once they did. Hans made everyone in the small town of Happy Trails uncomfortable. The boy never spoke, which was part of it. He would tag along with his parents and older siblings whenever they came to town to hawk their wares. Standing in the back of the butcher stall, looking down on everyone, that was also a source of the unease. His freakish height, although he was the youngest child in the Metzger clan, a family of butchers who had immigrated from Germany, he towered over all of them, even Helmut, the family's imposing patriarch.
Whoa.
But his height and lack of speech weren't the real reasons why the town avoided him and children ran in fear. It was the wooden pig mask that he wore. That's just my naughty little Liebchen, always too hungry for his own good, Ada, his mother, would say when asked about it. The townsfolk came to understand that Hans was being punished for his gluttony, forced to display his shame for all to see.
That's terrible.
His appetite must have been ravenous. He was never seen without the mask, although wet munching sounds could be heard from beneath it.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Where was I?
Wet munching sounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hans was tolerated because the meat the Metzgers sold out of their stall was better than anything else in town. Putting up with their giant... It's people! They're eating people! Putting up with their giant mask-wearing freak was a small price to pay for pork chops and ribeyes of this quality.
Pork chops and...
Over time, things changed. Fewer of the children came to market. They are tending the farm while we are gone. Ada began to waste away. And Helmut became sallow and hollow-eyed. Hans's presence remained unchanged, with the exception that his wooden mask had been replaced by a brutal-looking iron one. The residents of Happy Trails said nothing publicly. Privately, they began enjoying their steak dinners less and less.
Ew.
Oh, there's a whole nother chapter. Who knew we were getting story time?
Not me.
Right, too much, Final Girl. Too much.
Too much, Final Girl. Just
1 month. The Metzgers simply didn't appear at market. No Helmut, no Ada, no Hans, and no prime rib.
Yep.
The town decided to send a small search party to the farm to check out the family. They found it deserted. The house was empty. No animals grazed in the pasture. No eerie, quiet layover by the entire property. Oh, an eerie, what? Sorry.
That's okay.
No animals grazed in the pasture. An eerie quiet lay over the entire property, and as if even the birds and insects had left. The last place they looked was the barn, an imposing red structure behind the main homestead that the Metzgers had used as their slaughterhouse.
Ew.
They opened the doors and went inside.
Oh no.
Afterwards, the search party refused to talk about what they had seen. Instead, they burned the barn and the rest of the farm to the ground and walked back to Happy Trails with the look of soldiers returning from war.
Oh no.
The Metzgers are gone, is all they would say. The other butchers in town went out of business. The appetite for meat evaporated overnight. Animals began disappearing first, a goat here, a cow there, even so often a bloody family dog. The first child to go missing shocked Happy Trails, which had always been a safe community. But it was only after the fourth had disappeared that people began to leave. Thomas Huffstetter said he saw an enormous dark shape drag Maria Woodson into the dark. Others said they heard crunching sounds coming from the woods at night.
Ew.
Most believed them and fled. Some remained out of stubbornness. The year was a census year, but when the census takers arrived at Happy Trails, they found it utterly empty. Many of the doors were open with rotting meals on the table, and if the families living there had simply disappeared mid-bite.
Ew.
Eventually, the town was razed and forgotten. Happy Trails, population 0.
Whoa.
Years later, this camp was built on top of the town
Oh no.
once was. Over there, Edwin pointed off in the dark. That's where Metzger's farmstead used to be. If you listen carefully, you can still hear Hans wandering through the trees, dragging his hammer and munching on something wet and chewy beneath his iron mask.
Gross, gross.
As all of the campers turned to look, they heard a wet crunching sound in the trees. Right on cue, they screamed, with some even hightailing it away in the opposite direction. Edwin began to laugh. You little punks, we planned that. Zeke was hiding in the woods, waiting to make his Hans sounds until I finished the story, he said. The last thing Edwin heard was a sickening crunch as his skull collapsed in a geyser of bone and scarlet. The immense figure behind him in an iron pig mask hoisted the giant hammer, now slick with blood, and surveyed the remaining campers, some fleeing into the woods and others frozen in fear. In the flickering firelight, it looked as if the mask was smiling. Hans couldn't help but admire the lovely buffet that had been delivered to his home like pigs to the slaughter.
Ew,
whoa.
Gross. Also too long but fun.
Right, too long but fun.
Gross, but look at you reading that for everybody. That was super nice.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Well, that's disgusting and fun, and now we're going to get it.
Yep, so here is good old Laurie painted up for us for our viewing pleasure. So she's got like a little bow and arrow dealie going on there. So she's going to be, this is our final girl. That's who we're playing. And then here is Hans.
Ooh, he really does give me
He's
the
got a
creeps.
pig mask, an iron pig mask, and we put lots
and
of
he's
blood
covered in
on
blood.
him
Did you
because
do
he's
that?
bloody. I did that.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yep, he's got a bloody hammer.
Gross, gross.
Ready to go. So those are the miniatures. I also painted, this is Reiko. This is the other final girl that comes in this box.
Oh, okay.
So this is, so typically how it goes is you get a core box that has the core elements, and then you buy these feature film boxes. So we are playing the Camp Happy Trails Hans feature film, and that comes with 2 final girls. So it comes with Laurie, who we're playing, and this is Reiko, who we are not playing today, but she'll be here to maybe, sometimes there's special victims, so we might use her as a special victim.
Okay, cool. Gross.
And we're going to be in Campy Happy Trails. Campy Happy.
Campy Happy Trails.
All right, let me show you how to play this crazy game.
Whoa!
Whoa! All right, let me shrink us down. Whoa! Shrinking. Whoa! Shrink some more. Let me get rid of some of that background noise.
Miniatures covered in blood. Right. That's always pretty cool. You know.
Right? You can never go wrong with miniatures covered in blood.
Gross. Yeah. Okay. What do you got? You need this still?
In a minute.
Okay.
When we play the game,
we're
going to need that.
Cool.
All right. So, those people online who may have played a little game called Hostage Negotiator. This is the same exact system as Hostage Negotiator, which is pretty fun, but it also adds stuff that I think improve the original Hostage Negotiator.
Oh, well, all right.
But those that haven't played Hostage Negotiator, here's how it's going to work. This is basically sort of a deck building game where we have the actions that we can take are in the cards that are in our hand. And every turn, we're going to get to play cards, and then we're going to get to buy cards as much time as we have left over on the time track. So this time track is going to keep track of how much time we have to get stuff done on our turn, but also however much time we have left is going to be the points we can spend to buy bigger, more tougher cards. Because we start with these cards that have 0 time, which means they're free for us to buy. So we're going to cycle through these, and these are kind of your basic things that you can do. So you can do a weak attack, basically just a basic attack against the bad guys. You can walk, you can focus, which helps reduce the horror level, and you can short rest, which will heal you. So these are our basic things. These are just the level 0 cards that we have access to. They're all kind of weak and kind of dumb. So we're going to want to buy bigger, cooler cards that'll let us search for items in the areas, or a deeper damage. Furious Strike or Critical Blow does tons of damage, or Long Rest will heal a whole bunch of hit points for us. Or we can do, other cards that pretty much all the cards are going to either heal you, they're going to do damage to the bad guy, or they're going to affect the horror track. And the horror track is going to determine how much dice we roll whenever we make rolling adjustments and things. So we want to keep this horror track kind of high, that when it gets too low, then we're only rolling 1 dice, or if he gets lower than that, then he's going to get some free kills on some victims that we don't want to have.
Okay.
So we're going to balance basically managing the horror track, managing to make sure that people don't die, and managing, and we're going to do that by moving around the board and grabbing these victims and taking them to safety. So we're going to need movement cards so we can move into areas and take the victims out. We're going to need these distraction cards or other cards that help us reduce the horror level, so that way we can roll more dice and have more successes. And we're going to want to heal when we get hit by the bad guy, and that's pretty much it. So at the end of the day, what we're going to be doing is, on our turn, playing as many of these cards as we want, buying cards, and then the bad guy's going to go.
Okay.
And the bad guy basically has 2 things. He has an action that he does up here on his card, and then he also has this terror deck, and the terror deck is just a bunch of bad things that are going to happen to us. And when the terror deck runs out, his basically he has 2 cards here. One is his special dark power, and the other is the finale card. And so whenever the terror deck runs out, we're going to flip the finale card, and that's going to be like the end game. Like we have to kill him, or he's going to kill us, and he's going to be super powerful when we get to the finale.
So we just go through that stack once. Like we just.
That's it. There's 10 cards in there, so it's a 10-card timer.
Once oh my gosh, there's only 10 cards? Okay, all right.
Once we draw 10 tarot cards, we are done.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, so we're gonna be running around. So now there's these in every one of it's kind of off screen here, but there are 3 locations: the cabins, the docks, and the utility shed. And and these locations are here on the board. These are the cabins. You can see the little wrench symbol. So this is the cabins, this is the utility shed, and this is the dock.
Okay.
And those 3 locations are reference to 3 decks of cards that we have that have items in these cards. So for example, the docks, the first item on the deck is a bear trap, and this helps us to do stuff. We can trap the bad guy and do damage to him. To get these items, you've got to go to the location and then play a search card. We don't even have a search card in our deck, so we're gonna have to buy a search card before we can even go searching for things.
Whoa.
Right. On the cabins, which is 2 spaces away from us, I put on top basically the very special Laurie weapon. This comes, and it's very cool when you go through the boxes. This is actually underneath the insert. They have special weapons for the final girls.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like a hidden secret that you want to check out. But basically, yep. So we have Laurie's bow we can get, but we're gonna have to go to the cabins and search for it, and then we'll be able to take it, and that'll give us some ways to do some extra damage to Hans
the Butcher.
Hans Booby.
Yeah. Goodness.
All right. every time Hans kills somebody or does something, his gore track is going to go up. And so basically at a base level, when Hans attacks, he does 2 damage and he moves 1. But as this goes up, he's going to unlock abilities. He's going to basically make the horror track go up. He's going to unlock his dark power. He's going to unlock things. The higher this goes up, and he's going to do more damage as it goes. So we're going to want to kill him as quickly as we can, I think.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So I think that covers it. So basically every turn we're going to be playing cards. We're going to be buying cards. We're going to do Hans's movement. He's going to do bad stuff to us. And then we're going to do it all over again 10 times in a row.
I feel sick. I only get 10 times. Okay. We did a playthrough of this. I forget when. Well, it's a solo.
This is a solo game. So we're going to be working together as solo. Exactly. Yeah.
Working together as solo.
Working together.
Tom's going to help me play this game. And he helped me before, but there was one time when you played it solo and I believe you perished. Is that correct?
I did die the first time I played it. And then the time we played it together, we won. We barely won.
Yeah. So now we're going to see what happens tonight.
Yeah. If you have any ideas out there in the world of things we might want to do, feel free to put it in the chat. We will watch and maybe make some adjustments to our crazy strategy. So yes, Ted's
solo.
here.
Yay.
Yep, this is a solo game and there's lots of dice chucking.
And
it's on Kickstarter right now. It opened today, season 2.
Whoa.
At the end of this run through, I'll show you. I have all the boxes so I can show you what all the other bad guys look like. And then I'm very excited because the season 2 has because all of the boxes are kind of like famous horror movies. Like they have Poltergeist and Nightmare on Elm Street and that kind of thing. And the new season 2 has Alien. So it has a xenomorph one, and it has a Thing. The Thing in Arctic, the Arctic, John Carpenter. Yep. So
cool.
So it's it looks very fun. All right, so I think we're ready to get started. Are you ready to play this game?
I'm nervous. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. What are we doing?
So normally when you set up the game, you just pick a final girl, you pick a dude, you randomly shuffle what his power and his finale is going to be. You randomly shuffle the items, you randomly shuffle the tarot cards. But if you play the campaign,
oh no.
The campaign tells you
epic all in 329, Ted says.
Yeah, that's if you want season 1 and season 2 and everything that comes with it. So yes, it seems expensive, but it's definitely worth it.
As he looks to be. Okay. Anyway.
I went in on the all-in season 2 because they have cool new boxes that support that stuff. But you can still get season 1 or season 2. You can get it for a couple $100, so it's not all bad. All right. So when we do the campaign, the campaign is going to say, okay, if we're playing with Hans, let's start at the Camp Happy Trails location. So our first scenario is Night of the Pig.
Ooh.
And the scenario tells you what cards to use. So instead of doing random item cards and random horror cards and finale cards, it tells you which cards that you should be using. So, so I went ahead and I populated all of our decks with the cards that they told us to use. So it's not so random. I think it's specific to this scenario. And there's a little intro to the scenario.
More reading.
More reading.
Okay.
Laurie had never wanted to come to camp, much less participate in the annual nighttime treasure hunt. But her girlfriend had been very convincing. It'll be fun, babe. Come on, do it for me. That's you.
Oh, it'll be fun, babe. Come on, do it for me.
Do it for me.
Do it for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you got it.
Laurie never could say no to Lucy. Within minutes of the starting whistle, they'd become separated. And how Laurie was lost and becoming angrier by the minute. But her anger turned to fear when the screams began. She frantically began searching for something to use as a weapon. Anything when she remembered that the new camp director was a pacifist and he had gotten rid of all the archery, wood carving, and anything resembling a weapon. Damn it, Lucy, what have you gotten us into? Laurie would have to make do with hands with her hands if she and Lucy were going to survive the night
Oh
and
no.
whatever what there was in the dark.
Oh no.
All right, so there's our
Lucy
lore.
got separated from Laurie. Now Laurie's got to go save her girlfriend and save everybody at
That's
Camp Happy Trails. All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this. All right, so we have a very handy dandy turn summary that'll help us, but
Okay.
basically we know how to play.
Well,
so,
you know, I mean, I don't know.
So the first thing we're going to do is there's an event deck, and so there's an event card that we're going to read, and that's just going to do crap that's going to annoy us probably.
Okay, great.
All right. Oh, and so we have this event, and it's called Stubborn Kids.
Oh no.
One less victim will follow you. So that's no good for us, but we'll see how it goes. All right. So now we are getting ready to play. So here's us. We're Laurie. We're sitting over here in this area of the Camp Happy Trails.
Yep.
Hans has been known to be seen in this area over here. He's trying to find kids to kill.
Gross.
And there happens to be kids to kill right here. Every one of these yellow meeples is a victim that will potentially be Hans's lunch. So each one of these areas has like a road that connects them. So wherever there's connectors, those are where we can move from one area to area. Yep. Yeah. So movement is basically one adjacent area. So from here we could go to this area and then go to this area if we wanted to, or we could go to this area and that kind of thing. But in order to go to those areas, we've got to play a card.
Okay.
So we would want to play a walk card if we want to move. And so what happens is when we play this card, we're going to roll dice, and the dice we roll is going to be dependent on where we are on the horror track.
What?
So Hans starts as a horror 4. So we start on the 4 on the horror track, which means that every roll that we make for anything, we're going to be rolling 2 dice.
Okay.
And the bots don't get to roll any dice.
That's right, bots. Suck it. Okay.
All right. Yes, I put the victims laying down just so you could see them from the top-down view, but they're not all dead.
They're not dead yet, Jerry. Don't worry.
All right. So we're definitely gonna want to walk to be able to get to some victims so we can save the victims, and also we want to probably get our Laurie's bow weapon, which is sitting in the cabins.
Yes.
So we're probably gonna want to make our way to the.
Are
cabins
those stabbing cabins? Oh, yeah, different kind of stabbing. Okay.
All right, so we have 2 walk cards. These are our starting cards that are all worth 0, so we'll, be able to buy them back easily.
Right.
Another thing we can do is we can try to focus, and focus will reduce the horror track and give us more time if we get successes. So basically, when we roll dice, all of the dice either have a success on them, or we can spend cards to get a success. Spend 2 cards to get a success.
Okay.
Or they got a whole bunch of nothing. Right. So for every card that we play, we're going to roll 2 dice because the horror track is at 4. And if we get 2 successes, this happens. If we get 1 success, this happens. If we get no successes, this happens.
Okay, cool.
So we would really like to get 2 successes so we can move 2 spaces.
Yeah, because then we'd go here and go to the cabins, pick up a couple of kids. Actually, just 1.
That's right.
Because 1 less.
Yeah, because 1 less jerks.
But then we could look for the bow.
Yep.
Right?
Another thing we could do is do this focus card to try to get the horror level down. So that way we're always rolling 2 dice, and maybe we'd potentially be rolling 3 dice if we could get the horror track.
Okay, so you go from here to maybe here to maybe here to maybe here.
That's right. If we can reduce the horror, then we'd be rolling 3 dice in this area. And then also every horror we reduce when we get to here, we're adding time to our track, and time is the currency we use to buy more cards. Okay. So it's very good for us to get the horror track down.
But how much could we focus? Like we could only get 2? Like
we could get 1 if we get 2 successes or 1 success, we can reduce the horror track by 1.
Okay.
But you will also get extra time, or we'll lose time based on how many successes that we get.
I gotcha. Right? Okay.
We definitely don't want a short rest because we have full health.
We're not even tired.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we are not close to him at all, so we're not really going to be able to attack him. So this weak attack is not going to do anything for us really until we can get closer to him.
Okay.
So really, we probably want to walk, and we probably want to focus if we can handle it. So probably we should do a walk at first, just so we can get out there on the board.
Yeah, let's do it.
Laurie wants to go maybe help some victims. Now, one other thing is, whenever we move on to victim spaces, when they follow us, we want to get them to the exits. And so there's an exit right here. You can see this little green door.
Oh, yes, I see.
And there's an exit up here. And there's an exit down here that you really can't see on the camera.
But so
they're there. So those are the 3 exits. So if we ended up moving here, that would cost us 2 spaces to move. Then if we moved out of this space, these victims would follow us. And if we moved them to here, then we could release them. Basically, we could free them.
And save them.
Save them, yeah. So I think regardless, we're definitely going to want to do a walk action.
Let's do it.
You're going to roll 2 dice and see what we get.
Dad! Oh, boo.
All right, so you got 1 miss, and you got 1 that we could spend 2 cards to get a success if we want to.
But then we only get to walk.
You only get to walk 1 space. Yeah.
Okay, and then we have 2 cards left. That's a terrible roll, but let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to want to do it because if we choose no successes, we're going to lose a health.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
And we don't want to lose a health.
I only have 4.
Yeah.
Or 5.
So I already mentioned we don't want these 2 cards, short rest and weak attack. So I might as well just ditch them.
Okay.
So I'm putting these in a discard pile or a used pile, I should say.
Yep. And then
that allows us to turn this into a success because we spent 2 cards to make that 1 success.
Right.
And now we have 1 success on this walk card. So that means we get to move up to 1 space and we reduce the time by 1. So we're going to reduce the time by 1 and we get to move 1 space.
Well, that was, that was okay. So we're going to go over here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we lost time, which means we won't be able to buy the good
We lost
cards.
some time. Yep.
Anyway. Okay. So now what are we going to do? What do you have?
Well,
left?
now we probably want to walk again to get to those cabins, right?
Yes. Okay.
So roll good.
Roll well. Oh, I got
right.
1 success and
Right.
2
We got
more
1
cards.
success. So 1 success is all we really need because
yeah.
we want to move into that 1 space.
Yes.
If we wanted to, though, we could ditch these 2 focus cards to get the second success.
What's
And
the second
then
success?
we can move up to 2 spaces.
But don't we? Would we be?
But we probably want to stay in the cabins.
Can we stay in the cabin and search, or no?
Well, we need a search card,
we'll
but
be
we're
out-
about,
we're
to,
out of
we're
search
about
card.
to buy 1.
Okay, yeah. So let's just use the 1 success to move to the cabin.
All right, so we're in the cabins now.
1 turn down. It's Hans's turn. He's got 10 turns.
No,
we're gonna
we
die.
still have 2 more cards we can spend.
Okay,
if we
good.
want.
Phew.
So we could try to do one of these focus cards and try to bring the horror level down.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So just roll and see what we can do.
Focus, Laurie, focus. I know Lucy's missing and no one knows where she is, and there are kids screaming and lots of crying. Oh.
Nice. There's 1 success.
Okay.
So we reduce the horror level by 1.
Okay.
And we but with 1 success we also
no,
lose 1 time.
no.
But that's cool. We got enough.
Oh, no.
And that's that. We have 1 focus card left. You could roll on this one if you want,
Yeah.
or we could save it for next turn.
What do you guys think? Oh no. Everyone's gone. Let's see. Everyone's dead. We can save it.
All right, we'll save it.
We'll save it. Dun, dun, dun,
All right.
dun, dun.
So that's our stuff. So now we look at the purchasing of the action cards. And so we have 4 time left in our time that we've spent in the first round that we can use to buy cards. All of these cards down here are 2 points.
Yeah.
And then these cards cost 3 points. These cards cost 4 time. And this costs 5 time. This costs 6 time.
Okay.
So we're probably looking at the cards down here.
Well,
We definitely want to grab
yeah,
a search
I
card
want a
because
search
we want to
card.
get Laurie's bow
Her bow.
out of the cabins. So that's going to reduce our time by 2. So now we have 2 time left to spend.
Mm-hmm.
We
sprint?
probably want to grab a sprint card because this is a great way to move. And since we're in that space with the victims, we want to move them out of there if we can help it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'll do it for us.
That's great.
Right?
That'll do, Night of the Pig. Oh, see right in there.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So we bought those cards, so those go into our hand.
We bought these cards. These cards are now in our hand for use for next turn. All of these cards that we have spent now go into they're going to go back into this area to buy for next time.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right. And then we're going to reset the time back to 6.
That's what's nice. You always get to go back to 6.
That's what's different about hostage negotiator. Once you spend your,
Oh, does it not come back?
It then doesn't come back.
Whoa.
It's a pain in the ass.
Okay. All right.
All right. And then we return the action cards in the discard pile to the tableau. So these are all of our 0 cards. So basically, we've only spent 0 cards. So they're going to be out here for us to buy next round.
Right.
But we can't use them this coming round because this is all we have in this round.
But that's cool because they're free and they are free and they will come back.
They'll come back.
And they don't cost us anything. Okay, cool.
And that'll give us some options of some things that we can do.
Oh my goodness, that first turn was not great. I got to get my rolling attitude in here.
Yeah, you got to get, or you can switch out the dice too. We've got 6 dice to choose from.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So now what happens?
So now Hans gets to go. So first thing is that Hans has an ability up here on the top right. This is his killer ability. And the good news is his killer ability right now, anyway, he only targets either us or a victim and attacks them.
Okay.
Since us or a victim are not in his area, he does nothing.
Oh.
He doesn't move as an action unless his dark power. Yeah, once his dark power unlocks, then he's going to start moving around and killing people.
Okay, cool.
But the terror cards will make him move. So it's not like he's not going to move this turn yet. It's just that normally his normal killer action is he's going to kill somebody if they're in the same spot as him.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So we got lucky there.
Okay.
And now we get to draw a terror card.
Not a tarot card, a terror card.
Terror card.
Yeah, terror. A tarot card.
A tarot card.
We're drawing a tarot card here in New York City. We're playing Camp Happy Trails. I hope.
Whoa.
What's it say?
Horrific Hammer Rush. Horrific Hammer Rush. If there are no victims on the board, discard this and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, he's going to target a victim.
Ooh.
He's going to move 2 towards that victim, and then he's going to do 2 kill actions in that victim.
Ugh.
And for each victim that he kills during this attack, the horror track is going to go up. Okay?
No,
unfortunately,
he's coming out strong, kids.
He is coming out strong because, and actually, he can move in either direction.
He can.
And I should find out if there's a priority order of which way he cares to go. I don't think...
Oh yeah, like if he wants to go towards Laurie or wants to go towards
right
more victims or
If there's a tie between who's closest, choose the group that has the most victims present. If there's still a tie, refer to the rules on game ambiguity on page 31 for guidance on how to break it.
1, 2.
Game ambiguity. The Final Girl is a game system that's massive in scope and with card interactions and combinations that might as well be considered infinite in number. The rule of infinite evil, resolve it in such a way that it results in the worst outcome for you. The rule of abject realism, resolve it in the way that results in the most realistic or thematic outcome. And the rule of never-ending hilarity, resolve it in the way that results in the funniest outcome. We recommend choosing one of these rules when you play, resolving any ambiguities in that matter. Okay.
Ted says go right.
He says go right. Okay, so that's good. So we get to choose, and we're going to go right. So
move to
kill
so
2. He's going to target the nearest victims, which are these people. He's going to move 2.
1, 2.
Ugh, and then he's going to kill 2.
Oh gosh.
Kachambo.
Billy! Lisa! They're dead. I don't know who those people are, but they're dead now.
They are dead. And we have 2 people in our dead pile.
Okay.
If all of the victims die, that's a lose condition for us. So we want to make sure.
Yeah. And they don't come back, right? Like we can't bring them back from the dead or
they don't come
resuscitate. Nope. Ted's like, woohoo! Ted, that's terrible. Okay. Are you woohooing because we did your move? Killing, he says.
All right. And each victim killed, the horror track's going to go up.
So we get less, well, not yet, but we will get less dice to roll, which is not
That's
good.
right.
Okay.
And now here's another thing that happens is that I believe every time you kill somebody, his
gore track goes up.
Yeah.
So it's per person. Ooh.
It might be per person. Yeah.
Or per kill, per move, per card, whatever you want to say.
Terror. What is this called? The bloodlust track.
Gore track, bloodlust track. Yeah.
Yep. Attacking a victim. Each victim only has 1 health and killed automatically. If the killer attacks and kills a victim, remove its meeple, place it on the dead space of the player board. When a victim is killed, increase the killer's bloodlust by moving the bloodlust marker up 1 space on the track. Any leftover damage from the attack is lost. For example, if the killer's attack value was 3 and they targeted a victim, the extra 2 damage would be lost.
Okay.
But he did kill 2 victims, which means this goes up
Shnikes.
2. Which means also he has unlocked another horror track.
No! So now we can only roll 1? Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're 1 away. So
my
we're
gosh.
probably going to want to get that focus
totally.
card back at some point.
Okay.
All right. Now that was the killer's turn. Now there's this thing called the panic phase. If a victim was killed this turn,
yes,
you would panic all victims that are in the killer's space. However, there are no victims left in his space, so I think we're good.
Okay. Oh my goodness, we're gonna lose so hard. Okay. Well, that was fun. Now, what else do we do to resolve Hans's turn? Anything?
That's it.
Okay. Do you mind? Can you put us back up on the screen? We disappeared.
Oh, yeah,
it was as though we died.
It was like we died.
He's like blip blip, and he killed us both.
All right.
Okay.
And we're back up to the top of the round.
And we're back.
And
so we got 6 time. We've got a really, really, really high horror track, which is terrible.
Yep. And we basically got 3 cards we can play.
Okay. Oh, no.
So we definitely want to search so we can get our bow, right?
Get our
so grab some dice. We're still rolling 2 dice, thank goodness.
Yes.
And let's get that damn bow.
Ooh. Oh, right. I got 1 success.
1 success. Take the top item card at your space, and we lose 1 time. So that's fine. That's what we wanted.
That's what we wanted. We wanted the bow.
We now have Laurie's bow. Whoa. And this thing is awesome because it has 3 charges on it.
Oh, cool.
It doesn't require an action card. You actually can't use it with an action card. It must be used without one.
Oh.
And basically, you just spend time to shoot. So we could spend 3 time and do 3 shots, and with 1 to 3 range, we'll do a damage. So
cool.
This is basically a guaranteed 3 damage too.
Okay, cool. And he's got 12.
Yep.
Ooh.
And I have these little markers here that'll mark when we used it.
Okay, cool. Ooh, all right. Okay,
all right.
So good.
So that was our search card. We did that well. That was good.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah.
Now let's sprint the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's sprint out of here and go towards him and shoot the bow.
Or go towards an exit and get those victims out of here.
Okay, well, 1 less victim follows us. So can we only save 1?
We can only bring 1 with us. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We can save 1 because we don't need to die. We don't need to lose.
So pick your 2 favorite dice and roll them up and pray we get. If you can get 2 successes, then we're rescuing somebody.
Rescue me! Oh man, it's a bad dice night. Okay, well, all right, that's it.
Well, we don't have enough cards to spend to do the 2 card for 1 success. So we got no successes. So we get to move up to 1 space.
Okay.
But we're gonna lose 1 health. We're gonna lose 2 time, and we're gonna end our turn.
What? Well, we have to end our turn.
So we lost a health.
Lost a health.
We lose 2 time.
Oh no.
And now our turn is over.
But we don't get to move or anything.
Oh, we get to move 1 space.
Yeah, okay. And we get to take someone with us.
Yeah, we can take somebody with us.
Okay.
We can normally take up to 2 people with us, but thanks to our stupid event of these stubborn kids,
they don't want to go with us.
1 less victim will follow you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got to pull this out.
You got to pull this together, Laurie.
I gotta
You're
get
tough as nails. You're supposed to be tough as nails.
I know. I just miss Lucy, and I'm worried. I'm distracted. Okay, what else do we need?
Ted says all the victims are going to die. Yes.
This is called Camp Happy Trails. Okay. All right. So is it Hans wants to pump us up?
No, first we get to buy cards.
Oh, okay, good.
So the great part is we get all of our 0 cards back. Now we got a nice thick hand of cards.
Okay.
Plus we got a sprint card we never used and a focus card we never used.
Okay. And now we have 3 time that we can use as buy cards. Okay.
So we probably don't need to search anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The guard card will give us defense if Hans attacks us.
Ooh.
So it might be a good idea to have a guard card. Also, these close call cards are very nice because they give you a reroll.
Excuse you. Yeah, play after any horror.
Where
were those rolls?
And you can reroll a dice.
Okay.
And they only cost 1 time.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. But also, we only have 2 walks. Oh, we have 2
Yeah.
walks and a sprint. So we've got enough movement cards, I think.
Okay, is the guard just protect us and not victims?
Yes.
I think we should get a guard card and
Yeah.
a reroll.
All right.
Don't you
Guard card
think?
and a reroll. I'm in.
I mean, we
I'm
are
with you,
like,
yep.
this is bad, yo. I haven't done anything good. Okay.
That's right. All right. Look at all this stuff we got to do next round.
That's great. That's very cool. Okay.
All right.
So now,
And now this search card is going to go back into its place.
into the tableau. Okay, so if I have this correctly, so that's good. And now it's Hans's turn.
Now it's Hans's
and if there's
turn.
anybody in there, he will
kill
them.
Yep.
Oh
if there's
my
anybody
gosh.
in his space, he kills them.
Okay.
He doesn't, so that's
Right.
good. So now we draw his next terror
Oh, please
card.
don't move. Please go somewhere else. Ooh.
Taking souvenirs.
Oh, gross.
If there are no victims on the board, discard this card. Otherwise,
That's not
target the nearest victim.
Oh.
Move 2, kill 2. Didn't we just have this card?
Yes,
oh no,
we
it's
did.
definitely a similar one.
Oh,
For each victim killed during the killer phase, add +1 bloodlust.
okay.
All right, this is not going to be good, my friends, because the first thing is this: there's a person here he can target.
Right.
He is going to move here.
Yeah.
He is going to kill him.
Yeah.
The horror track is going to go up. Now we're only rolling 1 dice.
Come on, Hans. Let's get to killing.
The bloodlust track goes up.
Oh.
And now, thanks to this card, the bloodlust track goes up 1 more. And
So
that
do
means,
we have no?
That means the horror track gets hit again.
What does that mean? We can't roll anything?
No, we will always get to roll 1 dice.
Okay. Okay. One day. Yeah.
But now that it's in this 1 dice position, every time the horror track goes up again, he's going to get another bloodlust.
No.
And he just got a bloodlust, which means he unlocked his dark power.
No. What is his dark power? I don't remember. I'm scared. No. You guys. This is a.
He has dark obsession. Whenever Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks an additional time. So he basically gets 2 attacks anytime he attacks us. So we definitely don't want to have that happen.
Oh my goodness. I need a drink.
All right. And every time he attacks, he's doing 3 damage now. And just so you know, we only have 4 health right now. So.
Yeah. What's happening? Okay. All right. Okay. What are we doing?
But that's it. There's nobody left. He's Ted is totally cheering for Hans. It's so great. So nobody panics because no one's around to have seen, no one's left to have seen him kill that poor person.
Okay. I don't even know that kid's name. Jessica, that was her name. Okay.
Jessica was her name.
Billy, Lisa, and Jessica, they're all dead. Okay.
All right.
Is he done now?
He's done, and it's our turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do something.
All right. First off, we are only rolling 1 dice. We probably want to get this horror track down. So we probably want to do a focus.
Oh my gosh.
We have 2 focus cards we can play. So we probably want to play these.
If we get successes, is it even any good on the focus cards?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We get to add.
Yep. Either 1 success or 2 success, we're going to reduce the horror track.
Okay.
It's just, do we get time back or do we lose time?
Right. Okay, so let's focus.
Focus.
Come on. Oh my god.
All right, so we can't spend 2 cards.
Yeah.
To make that happen. So let's figure out what 2 cards we want to ditch.
You guys.
Well, he's not around, so weak attack is a good one to ditch, and short rest is good to ditch for now.
Oh my gosh.
So we get 1 success. Terrible. That means that the horror track goes up.
Okay.
Now we're rolling 2 dice again.
Shoo. Oh, not those 2. Let's roll these 2.
Let's do 1 more focus. Try to get us more into the realm of good times, good vibes. All right. 1 success will do it. That's going to bring us down here, but it's going to make the time go down. Oh, wait. Our time was reset.
Our time was 6. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Now.
What?
We're saving this guard card for if he attacks us.
Yep.
So basically we have 2 walks and a sprint. So we probably want to do the sprint card to get us to the exit to get some people.
Right. Because we could go. Can we break up the sprint? Can we go here? Can we walk here? Pick up? Oh no, 1 less follow, so it doesn't matter.
We're bringing 1 to the exit.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna sprint. We're gonna sprint here because then he's gonna be right next to us.
He'll be right next
to us.
We could sprint here if you want.
Yeah. Can we sprint this way? But then we have to come.
Jerry said you need a don't let Diana roll anymore.
I
card.
know, right? I'm doing a terrible job. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea because we're only bringing one guy anyway, so you might as well bring him here and then we can release him.
Yeah, release them into the natural habitat.
Yep. So you just need one success, but 2 would be nice.
This is a sprint?
Yep.
2 would be nice, Jerry. Oh my gosh. Wait, I get a reroll. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, you can reroll if you want.
But is that a good idea
if
or
we
no?
spend 2 time, you can reroll all the dice.
Oh
Otherwise,
my
just
gosh.
reroll
We
any
don't
one
have-
die.
I don't know. What should we do? What should we do? I feel sick. Well, because if we can't chuck any more cards.
Yeah.
Right? So, son of a bitch. All right. What are we doing?
Just reroll 1 dice, and you need a success.
Oh my god.
No, I said reroll 1 dice. We didn't.
Oh,
do
that's
reroll
true.
All. Yep. So
That's
just
true.
reroll 1 dice.
You're right. I did it wrong on
All
purpose.
right, there you go.
Woo!
Woo, all right.
Okay.
So that was our sprint, right?
Yes.
So that means we can move up to 3 spaces.
Okay, good.
So we're going to take this guy 1, 2. We're going to do a release into the wild,
Yeah.
and that's going to allow us to take this meeple and put him on our board, and we get to do.
Oh, that's right.
We get basically
Whoops.
bonuses. We can
reduce
decide,
the horror.
Yep. Do we want a health? Do we want to get more time so we can buy cards with the time? Do we want to reduce the horror track? Do we want to take an action card max 2 time? Or do we want to move 1 space? And we have 1 extra movement from our sprint card. So we're already going to move 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should get a health just because we want to be full up.
Yeah. Let's get a health.
All right. We're going to put her here.
Yep.
Right. Now, if we can save 5 more victims, we're going to get our special ability
Oh
unlocked.
my gosh, this is terrible. Okay, and then what's our one more move that we want to do since we sprinted? What do you just want to go back?
We can only move this way.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now we have 2 walk cards, so we could do these walks and try to get, maybe pick up some of these other victims.
Yeah. Yes, because the other thing is way over here. Whoa, the other exit's way over there.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you get 2 successes on this walk card, you'll move 2 spaces.
Okay, I'm just really worried about Hans coming this way and picking up these kids. This is the trouble.
It's all good.
Oh, okay. What do I need? 2 successes?
2 successes.
This will be a first.
1 success
1.
is good. We
Okay.
can move 1 space.
Okay.
Right? That's 1 walk card.
All right. What else we got?
1 more walk card. This is it. For all
Oh
the
my
marbles.
gosh. 1.
Yes. All right, cool. So now we can grab this guy and bring him
Okay, cool.
towards the exit.
Okay. Oh.
All right, that's our turn. Oh, and also, shoot, I forgot we should have spent time on this stuff. So that was a time, and that was a time.
Oh my goodness.
And that was a time.
Oh,
all right.
Good job.
So we only have 1 point to spend on cards. So we might as well just grab a close call.
There are no,
right? And then we're going to put these back. So 0 cards go here. Sprint is going to go here. That's going to go there.
You guys. Okay. It's all right. It's
so
all
we're
right.
going to get all our 0 cards back next turn. But this coming turn, we only have.
We don't
have anything we can do. Yeah. So it's going to be crazy.
Oh, no. Okay. All right.
Whoa, it's like a horror movie.
I feel all kinds of creepy. What's the Halloween music? What's that? Okay. That's enough of that.
All right.
Okay.
So Hans doesn't move.
He's all alone.
So he's cool.
Okay.
So he's not going to do anything. Let's do a tarot card.
Please let him take a picnic.
How about aren't any
Meet
of these
Yogi
nice
Bear.
cards? Maybe.
He just came out of nowhere.
Place Hans with the farthest target possible, then draw the next tarot card.
No, with.
Oh.
So he's going to be next to. He's going to be in the same space.
Yes. Place Hans with the farthest target possible. It's probably, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be it.
And the target's not us, right?
Right.
Or it could be if that's where we were.
Yep. Yeah, if we were here, it would have been us, but it's that poor little guy.
And
Let's
draw
see what
the
the
next
tarot
card.
card says.
He smothers him with kisses and changes his ways.
Let's go see if the rumors are true. Place 2 new victims in the space where the killer started the game.
See 2 new victims.
And we get a new event card. All right.
Okay, cool. So 2 new victims.
So we got 2 new victims.
Do you want to put what's her name?
Reiko.
You don't have to. Where the killer started,
Yep,
which
and
is
the killer started right here.
Okay.
And now we get an event card, which means those stubborn kids are gone, which means we can actually get more
Hope so.
people.
Girlfriend.
The victim closest to you is now your girlfriend. She will follow you into the killer space.
Oh.
While she is in your space, roll an additional dice for each horror roll if the girlfriend dies while in your space.
What?
All right, so we can use Reiko as our girlfriend. So the victim closest to you is now your girlfriend. So this victim is now,
goes into the lake.
Now as a girlfriend.
To the bottom of the lake. Okay.
All right, so hey, but actually it's not Reiko, it's Lucy. Is that what they said?
Oh yeah, her name's Lucy. So yeah.
Lucy, yep.
So it's Lucy. Okay.
Yep. While she is in your space, roll an additional dice for each horror roll. And if the girlfriend dies while you're in, if the girlfriend dies while she's in your space, the horror track goes up 5.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you killed my girlfriend.
Yeah. All this.
But this is awesome. We get an additional die roll now every
Yeah.
time that we do something. So we'll put this down here with our stuff here.
Okay,
All right.
So that wasn't all
Hans's
terrible.
turn.
Okay,
wasn't
good.
Terrible. Yep.
Okay, but we only have 2 cards. Well, our time goes back up to 6, right?
It does go up to 6. Yep.
Okay. We only have 2 cards. What are the 2 cards?
We have a guard against the bad guy, and we have this close call card that will let us reroll stuff.
Okay.
However,
yes.
The cool part is we have Laurie's bow.
Oh, I forgot. We can shoot him from here.
We can shoot him from here because it's 1 to 3 range, and he is 1-2 spaces away from us.
Thank you for remembering that. Okay, good.
So
yeah, let's do it.
It's going to cost us time for everything that we do.
Okay.
So maybe we'll just go all out and go 1, 2, 3 time, and do 1, 2, 3 kaboom, and Laurie's bow is done.
1, 2, 3. Whoa.
Yep,
yes.
He loses 3 health.
How does it taste, Hans? Do you hear me crunching and munching like under your mask?
She's like, smile, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Whoa. Right. Okay, well, that was exciting.
That wasn't such a wasted turn.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. He's very near us.
All right.
Okay.
And that's all we can do.
He's going to kill that kid.
He will probably kill that kid.
Because he's right there.
Yep. That is his special ability.
Okay. All right, you guys.
We couldn't save you, kid.
Cue Ted. Ted, what else you got to say about Hans? Because he's killing.
All right. Let's do it.
No! Promise I'll be good. Oh, there you go. This goes up, right?
That goes up.
Does that have anything to do with his dark power still, or he just still has it? He just would attack us twice.
That's right. But he moves 2 now anytime he moves, and he has 3 damage.
Okay.
He's a tough boy.
He's a tough nut to crack. Okay.
All right, and then we're going to draw a tarot card.
Oh. Hans is just misunderstood, is what Jerry said.
Fire! Roll a die to determine which space bursts into flames. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, you roll.
3. The utility shed bursts into flames.
Oh, no. Okay.
All victims in that space are killed. Good news is there's nobody in the utility shed.
Okay.
Discard all item cards from that space. If you or an enemy are there, you each lose health.
Okay. Whew.
All right, so I'm just going to put this, I guess, there's a marker that we have here.
To say we can't go there anymore or something?
It's just, I don't even know that you can't go there anymore. I think it just means that.
Okay. And all these go away, but we're not going to do that anyway.
Yep. We don't care.
Okay. I certainly don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He enjoys the game when Hans is killing more victims. Well.
Oh, and I forgot. We should have bought cards. We have 3 time to buy cards with.
Oh.
So, and we get our 0 cards back.
Oh, good.
So we
Right,
got 3
right.
points we can buy cards with. What do you think you want to do?
3 points. Do we need a distraction card?
Reducing the horror is definitely helpful, I guess.
Well, what do you want to
But-
get? Planning? Retaliate? Do we need
Yeah.
some damage cards?
We do, but this is 4 time. We only have 3 time to spend, so we
Yeah.
might as well just grab this card.
A distraction, yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, we don't have any. Oh, we have 2 walk cards.
Okay.
I was going to say sprint cards are good to have too, but
We have. Sprints are still out there.
Yeah. but reducing the horror will probably be cool. All right.
Okay.
So now it's our turn. So that was Hans. He
Okay.
did his killing. He did
Right.
his terror card.
Right.
No one panicked.
Right. We have
Because
2
no one's
dice,
left.
but we have an extra dice because Lucy's with us.
Yes.
All the time.
All the time. And
For
if we can
anything
get
wrong.
the horror track down over
Yeah.
here, we'll have 4 dice.
Okay. Let's
Then
do it.
we'll start doing some crazy stuff.
When does our bow refresh?
It doesn't.
That's it. We
That's
spent it and
We
it's
spent
over.
it. It's over.
Oh my gosh,
If
we
we
gotta
want
get out of
more
here.
ways to kill him, we got to go find items.
Okay. Can we oh, I forget what I was gonna ask. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Well, can we save our girlfriend and take her to an exit? No.
We can,
Okay.
but then
Okay.
we won't get the +1 roll.
Oh, right,
anymore.
right. Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna probably have to come over here and grab these
Yeah.
victims and get them to the exit.
Okay, so let's do we have a sprint or do we just have a
No,
walk?
we just have walks.
All right.
Let's first do this distraction card
Yeah,
that we
let's do
did,
it.
so we can see if we can remove or reduce the horror.
Okay. So I get to roll all
You
of
get to
this.
roll 3. Yep.
Come on, you guys. Stars, stars, stars. Oh,
Nice.
2.
2 successes is all we need. So not only do we reduce the horror by 2, but we get 2 time.
yes.
That's pretty cool. So now we got 8 time, and this goes down by 2.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right. Good job. Good job. Good
you
job.
want
Good
to
job.
try? Well, let's do these walk cards.
Yeah,
first.
let's do the walk cards because we're gonna go
yep.
here, grab these guys, and take them to an
That's
exit.
right. We definitely want 2 successes.
Oh my stars! Do I get a reroll? Do I have a reroll in there?
Oh, we do have a reroll.
Where
Yeah.
is it? And what do I have to spend to reroll?
Just reroll 1 die, or we can spend 2 time to reroll all the dice.
Well, what? Yeah, what do we need? Don't we need?
But
the
time's
big-
how we buy cards, and we might want to buy some of these bigger cards.
Okay, so
later.
you just want to roll 1 and get 1 success on a walk.
You might as well reroll them all.
That's
I'll spend it.
well, okay. Just
All
one
right,
success,
one success will
which
do.
is what we did anyway, and I shouldn't have wasted a thing. But anyway,
So we get to move 1 space. So let's move this way
Yep.
to head towards these people.
yep. Do you have another walk?
I do have another walk.
Do you have a sprint after that?
I don't. We
Uh-oh.
didn't get any
Okay.
sprints.
So you want to walk and go get those 2, right?
Did I? Oh, I used that already. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
But
So-
we have no more rerolls.
Yeah. We don't need them.
Oh, nice. 2 successes. We can move up to 2 spaces, and it costs us a time.
Okay.
So we might as well move 1,
1,
2,
2.
get over here, right?
Yep. Oh God. Okay. So now what can we do?
Now we can take we're fully healed, so we don't need to rest.
Okay.
He's nowhere near us, so we
Right.
can't do a weak attack.
You wanna?
So we could do these focus, try to
Focus? Yeah,
reduce
let's do
the
it.
combat even more. Because if we can get this down to the 3 dice area
Yeah.
plus our girlfriend, we're rolling
Yeah,
4
yeah.
dice. That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna focus. Okay, you guys, he's far away. Okay, everybody, shut up. I need to focus.
One will
I
do
got
it.
1.
All right, so that'll reduce by 1, and it takes 1 time away from us.
Boo.
Try it one more time.
I said, God damn it, shut up. Just shut up. I need to focus.
Nice.
There's 2.
There you go. We get 2 time back,
Cool.
and we're in the 3 dice range now.
So that's really 4 because of our girlfriend.
That's
Right?
right.
Yes. Okay,
All right.
now what can we do?
That's pretty much it. We're fully healed, so we can't do this, and we can't
We
attack
can't do a weak
anybody,
attack, and we
this
don't
is
need
for
to
our
guard.
protection.
We
Yeah.
can guard.
So now let's buy cards. We've got 5 points left of stuff to spend on cards.
Okay, cool.
So we could buy this Furious Strike card
Yep.
if we want to do some major damage to
Yeah,
him.
let's do it. Let's do it because we don't have any weapons. Because then we're gonna have to go all
Then
the way
let's
over there
grab
and go
this for a
search.
1-pointer, and that'll be
Okay.
our 5 points.
All right, cool.
We reset that to 6, and now it is his turn.
No one is near him, so he does not kill
He doesn't
anybody.
kill
Ted.
anybody. He doesn't kill anybody.
Okay. Oh, but he can move 2 and do 3 damage.
He kept swinging his hammer and killing and
Oh,
killing.
no.
This is just what Ted wants. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, target the nearest victim, move 1, and then attack them, and then do it again. So we're going to target the nearest victim. These guys are 1, 2, 3 away. These guys are 1, 2, 3, 4 away.
No.
So he's coming to us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. He only moves 2, though.
No. Yeah.
So 1, 2. And then he's going to do it again. He's going to target the next victim. He's going to move to us. And then he's going to kill 1.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Holy crap, I'm only.
This
And the
is
horror
terrible.
track goes up. And that means that the bloodlust goes up. And that means he has hit another horror track. So we lost our horror again.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. All
All
right.
right,
And
so
now this poor guy is
Yeah.
like, whoa,
yeah,
the killer
he's-
just killed somebody.
Ah, this is panic, right?
I'm panicking.
I'm panicking. I'm pooping myself. I'm crying. And
Yep. So on this space, there are numbers. If you roll
Oh.
a 4 to 5, this person's going to run this way. If you roll a 1 to 3, they're going to run this way. And if you roll 1 to 4, they're going to move this way. And that's got to be a.
where 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. There it is. It's an orange. So
Yeah,
1 to
yeah.
4, they go this way. A 6, they go this way. And a 5, they go that way.
Okay. And Ted's like, yes. 6.
All right. Let me just make sure we can see. Zoom.
Ah, it's a panic zoom.
Mhm. Oh yeah, so this is 6, so they're gonna move this way.
So they kind of run away from Hans
Yeah.
and from all of us because now we're all just there. Oh
Right.
God. Okay. Okay. So now what happens after panic?
That's it. Now it's our turn.
We're right there with him. He doesn't attack us or
He
anything.
doesn't because he didn't follow his script because he wasn't in our space when he started his.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
When he does his special ability, he wasn't in our space, and then his tarot card made him move to find victims. And if he targets victims, he doesn't target us.
Right. Let's get out that retaliate, strike, furious, whatever we got because he's right there.
He's in our space.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, we got 2 attacks. We can do a weak attack
Let's
and
do
a
it.
furious strike.
Okay.
Um.
This is my weak attack. Ugh.
Yeah, the trouble is we're only rolling 3 dice, but it's all
But
good.
3. We
3
have
dice
3
is
because of
good.
the girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, let me put these cards back.
You think
on.
she's useless because she's not? I love her. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So which card are we rolling first? You want to do the weak attack or furious strike?
Furious strike.
Okay.
Oh, actually. Oh yeah, furious strike.
Furious strike.
Yes, 2
Woo!
successes. So we do 2 hits to him.
Okay. So that's this.
Yep.
Okay.
And we reduce this by 1.
Do we get to roll more dice?
We
now?
get to roll more dice now.
Yes. Okay. Cool. And now you want to do the weak attack or the short rest?
Now we
or...
want to do a weak attack for sure. Yep.
Okay. Oh, rolling lots of 4. 2.
Nice.
Yes.
2. That means we do another damage to him.
Okay. Suck it, Hans. Okay.
All right. We don't need a rest and we don't need any of this other stuff. So we're good. And
We need to
and
move.
the cool part is none of these took any time.
Okay.
So we have 6 time to spend for our.
Okay.
Oh yes, but we can't.
We can't move.
We can't move.
We're gonna die. We are so gonna die.
He
How do we have-
only does 3 damage, but we have a guard card, remember? So
Okay, good.
we'll be able to reduce the damage.
Okay. Well. Okay. So we can't do anything else.
We can't do anything else. We
Dude.
can't move. We can't rest because we're at full health right now.
Okay. Right. So we just went.
Yeah. And he's like, bro.
And we're like, doop 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 doo. Okay. So now, he's with us. So now he's gonna attack us.
He's gonna attack us. Yep.
And what's the awful girlfriend card say? What does this say?
If he kills the girlfriend while they're in our space, then the horror track goes up by 5. because we're so horrified by the death of our girlfriend.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he's going to target us, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? No.
Oh, what? Oh.
He always attacks victims first. That is the rule.
Oh no, he's gonna kill the
He's
girlfriend.
gonna go after the
girlfriend. Okay.
Oh shit! And you know what? She only has 1 hit point. Yeah.
Okay, this is it, everybody. Tune in.
Yeah, this
Here
is
we
not
go.
any good.
This is it.
Here you go. Attacking the final girl. Yeah, targeting.
Killer. Yep. Oh. Just. Oh, okay.
Yep, he always attacks the final girl first. I mean the victims first.
Because final girl is final.
That's
girl.
right, final girl.
Okay. So.
All right.
So what's he gonna do?
So he's killing our girlfriend. Is the trouble?
Okay. All right.
Son of a bitch. We should have left her back there.
Well, we didn't.
All right. Well, does our guard card?
I don't know. How do we use it?
Well, if he attacks us, we can ignore damage.
Ted says you can always get another girlfriend.
Ignore
go,
all
Ted.
damage, reduce damage by 2, reduce. Yeah, this is damage to us.
That's just for us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Lucy, I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
If the girlfriend dies while in your space.
Yeah. So first things first, she's going in the dead pile. The bloodlust track goes up because he killed a victim. And now
the horror.
Fucking 5. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're still in.
Well, this is the girlfriend dice.
Yep.
Blip. And what are we still gonna
we roll 2? Yeah.
Okay, that's not terrible.
We're like, my girlfriend.
Why did she have to come along? Oh, I loved her so much. I miss her. Okay.
Man, that sucked. All right, here we go.
Wow, we're gonna pull this out. We're gonna do it. There's no way we're gonna live.
All right. He has unlocked a minor dark power called Unholy Speed. Hans moves 1 additional square space for each movement.
What?
And it gives him 2 extra health.
Oh my gosh. So I give him health back?
Yeah, you're going to give him 2 health here.
And he's faster? Okay.
Oh, you put it on this card. Because we can choose to attack him or the card. If we want.
Okay. Cool. All right.
That's his turn. There's no one else panicking. It is now our turn.
Okay. When do we get to shop for cards?
As soon as our turn is over, which seems to be now. Because none of these cards we can use.
We can't move again? Okay. Sorry.
Oh, should we have shopped? Yeah, because we didn't. I forgot. We forgot to shop for cards for. We always go right into Hans's thing.
Yeah.
Shopping for cards.
We should have shopped.
Yep. So we get all of our zeros back.
We get all of our zeros back, and I think we didn't have very much because we were rolling. I don't remember.
No, these 2 zeros we spent, the weak attack.
Oh yeah,
and the Furious Strike that we spent. So Furious Strike goes back up here.
Yeah.
0 goes there. We're gonna get these zeros back. We had 6 points to spend on cards.
Okay.
So we could buy the critical blow. We might.
Do we have our walking and our sprinting in this deck? Because we
have
need to get
2
the
walks. Yeah, we have
French
2
toast
walks.
away from him.
All right, cool.
Okay, yeah.
We're ready now.
Okay.
I took the big bad boy card because we're right in the space with him, so we might as well do a critical blow and do it.
And I have his 2 dice.
Yeah.
And we just need 2?
We have 1 reroll.
Okay. Critical blow!
Critical blow!
We got
that's
1.
1 success. Do you want to re-roll the 1 dice? Might as well, right?
Yes, I do. Whoa! Critical blow! Stay with me. Critical blow!
All right. So we got 1 success, which is good. So we do 2 damage to him. We reduce the horror track.
Okay.
Oh, but our turn is now over.
No! What?
Hilarious.
We didn't read that part. Now we're gonna die. Like what?
We reduce the horror track. We do 2 damage
do you
to him.
want these 2? Or
sure,
those
yeah.
2?
Let's get rid of his unholy speed.
Okay.
That card goes away.
And now we're gonna die.
Now we have 6 points to spend on another card because this critical blow didn't cost any time. It just ended our turn.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
So let's grab this Furious Strike card.
Oh my goodness.
And we got 2 more points to spend. Let's grab a sprint.
Okay. We're going to need it.
All right. Now we're ready for next turn for sure, but he's getting it to attack us.
Right. That's okay.
So now he's going to use his attack on us.
Which
he
is
does
4
damage.
Oh my gosh.
But we
do we have guard?
Have a guard card.
Okay, so what do we? So we get to do this in response to him.
In response to him. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You better get 2 successes. Though, is all I gotta say.
Okay.
Oh. Oh my God. Okay. First, let me put these back.
You guys, holy crap.
All right. Well, that's us taking 4 damage.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloop, bloop.
Okay. Oh my God. All right.
This is the only person we've saved. That's terrible. Okay, now we do a tarot card. This is it, everybody. Here we go. It's been nice.
He just keeps coming. Oh no. He's going to target us.
Yeah.
And he's going to move if he needs to, and he's going to attack one more time.
And that's it.
I think that might
that's
be
it, because that's it.
Because we don't have any other defense cards, right? Yeah.
No.
All right. Let's see. First, this is a unique thing with this game is that there is a this is your final health token, and all these were drawn randomly. And on the backs of these, that could be nothing, which means that we will be dead, or there could be health on the bottom of these, which could resurrect us from the dead.
Yes.
And see if we can do it. And basically, what happens is his attack knocked out our health here, and then but whatever is behind here is like a reset. So it doesn't, even though he did 4 damage to us, we don't take whatever's left. The 4 damage took this out, and now his attack is done, and whatever we get from this is bonus.
So this is the 4 that he did, but why is this happening? Because
he's attacking us again.
He is, right? Okay.
Yep, because he just keeps coming.
Oh, right. He just keeps coming.
So his terror card is attacking us again for 4 points of damage. We have this 1 damage left.
Yeah.
Ted said he's having too much fun.
I'm glad. It's about time you had some fun, Ted, watching us.
So we're now knocked out, but we're going to find out if we're dead or not.
Oh my God. Just do it.
So whatever this
just
says
flip it
on the
already.
back might be good for us. Might
flip
be
it already. Gurgle, gurgle, flip it.
2 health.
Woo!
All right. So we've got 2 health now, which means that, you might as well just put 2 health there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I did.
Right. Now we definitely don't have any more final saves.
No.
We've got 2 health.
Is it our turn now?
It is our turn now. Yep.
Okay. He's done attacking us. Does his stuff go up even though he attacked us? Because he did get in blows, but he didn't kill us.
He didn't kill us.
Okay.
Yep. Only when he kills people does his blood rage
Look at
go
this
up.
stack of victims. Okay. All right. So what
All
happens now?
We got a sprint card. We got a
French...
Furious Strike is good. We got walk, focus, walk, and a short rest.
Okay, I got 2 dice to roll.
All right.
So let's do this in a really good order.
All right. Well, maybe
because he's got 5 health. Do I have to knock him out beyond 5, or is 5 and it's over?
No, it's 6 health because he has one of these things too, where he might be dead or he might be coming back to life. We don't know.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay, so it's all about the order of this because we need to punch the living shit out of him and then run away.
Right.
Right? Okay.
So this is our only punch card, this Furious Strike card.
Okay. What else?
Because we got focuses, we got a walk, we got a sprint.
Do we need a short rest to build up our health before we leave?
We definitely should do this short rest because we definitely want more health.
Okay.
But we'll do that at the end.
Okay.
And we got a sprint and 2 walks and a Furious Strike. So we should hit him and then get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. I've only got 2 dice to roll. We don't need to focus or anything first. We don't need to.
No, because we're 1, 2, 3, 4 away.
Gotcha. And gotcha. Here we go.
Oh, okay. So the good news is
we can get rid of cards.
We can get rid of cards to get successes.
Okay.
1 success is going to end our turn.
We don't want
So we
that.
probably want 2 successes. So
Yes.
we want to ditch 4 cards
Yeah.
to get 2 blows and a horror track down.
Okay.
So we want to, which 4 cards do we want to ditch? We'll probably want to ditch these focus cards for sure.
Okay. Hold on to them. That's 1 card. You got to keep them. Make sure you get rid of 4 cards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
1, 2. You got rid of 2 cards.
I got rid
there?
of 2 cards there. And then we got a short rest, 2 walks, and a sprint. Well, if we sprint the hell out of there, we don't need the walks, right? So maybe let's just get rid of the walks.
Oh my God.
Because we're going to want to do a short rest.
Yep.
And then that will pay for our 2 successes, which
Yep.
is going to give us 2 damage on him. And we're going to reduce the horror track.
Okay. These are gone. These are gone.
Shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, you took care of everything there.
Yep. So now we got sprint and short rest, and don't roll any. Which are you doing first?
Don't say don't roll. Say what I'm supposed
Let's
to roll.
sprint the hell out.
1.
All right, 1 success. We move 2 spaces and lose a time.
Okay. Let's go get one of those kids. They're like, we don't want you to save us.
Let's move here. We can save this person because they're right on the exit.
Okay, and then what do we want?
Horror
Time.
track, time. Or move 1 space. Let's do the move 1 space.
Okay.
And then we have this one, and we can move these guys 1 space. And then we can save these 2 guys.
How are you doing that? Did you have an extra walk or something?
We did, yeah.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Yep. And then let's reduce the horror track. And let's grab some more time.
Yeah.
2 time. I'll take it. And now we're 2 away from unlocking our special ability power.
Okay, what else do we have here?
That was our sprint.
Okay, what else do
We
we
have
have?
a short rest. That's all we have
We
left.
can restore our
Might as
health.
well do it. Get some health back before he comes running after us.
Got
1 success. That'll give us 1 health, and we lose 1 time.
Okay.
Holy crap.
We were almost dead, so.
Jerry says if you guys die, just keep playing so we can watch Hans kill the kids 1 by 1.
And Ted heartily agrees. I love it.
All right. So that's our turn. So now we get to buy cards. We got 6 points to buy cards. Do we want to buy the big old 6 critical blow card again? Or do we want to get a giant health card that gives us more health?
Let's retaliate.
Retaliate is just like guard, except it does damage back to him when he attacks us.
Ignores all damage from attack. Oh, I kind of like that. But if you don't
We can
think
grab
so.
it. Yeah, we definitely could use a defense card. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So that costs us 4. So we have 2 left.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to get a guard?
Well, we should probably move. So we probably want a sprint card, I would say.
Okay. All right, cool.
Because this is all the cards we get. And we get this weak attack card back.
That's all the cards we get? Oh,
That's
I
all
hate
the
that.
cards we get.
See, that's the trick
But
about this game.
now all of this stuff is back for.
Yeah, it's like we have 1 million cards in our hand, or we don't have enough cards in our hand.
Right.
That's bad buying. Like you need to buy a walk every round, buy a sprint every round. Like you need to.
Right. We're gonna get all of our zeros back next turn if we live to.
Tell the tale. Okay.
And this is what we got for next turn: a weak attack, a sprint, and a retaliate.
Okay.
All right, it's his turn. He has not unlocked his finale yet, so he doesn't move. So we're cool. He's just gonna stay there, enjoying his pig mask.
Gross.
He's eating something under the pig mask,
Gross,
I imagine.
Oh,
which means we're gonna draw the second to last tarot card.
Oh my god. Okay, what is it? He
He wants fresh
blood.
blood. If there are victims on the board, discard.
If there are no
victims,
victims.
discard. Otherwise, target the nearest victim,
Which is all the way over there.
All the way over there, and then move twice towards him. So
But he gets to move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're both equidistant, so either one of those guys will be
Which way do you want us to go?
in range. His movement is 2.
Oh.
And he moves twice, so he can only move 4. So he's not going to get to any one of them. So we
Okay.
might as well just move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And that's that.
That's that.
Okay.
1 terror card left.
Right. One terror card left. Okay. Well, now we have to go chase him and deal 1, 2, 3.
4.
4.
We need to do 4 damage to him. Yeah.
How are we going to get to him? We can't even get to him. Oh my goodness.
Well, we have a sprint card.
Yeah.
So I might as well do our sprint card and get close to him.
All right.
All the action's up there, so I might as well do it. One success. We can move up to 2 spaces, and we spend 1 time.
Okay.
So I guess we want to go 1, 2.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness. What else can we do? Anything? No?
Nope, we can't do anything.
Okay. This is it though. We're gonna lose.
Right. We get to buy cards though, so we have 5 time to buy.
We'll get all of our 0 cards back.
Get all of our 0 cards back.
Oh my goodness. And now
we have 5 points to spend. So we can't buy a critical blow because that's 6 points.
okay.
We could buy the Furious Strike for 4 and get a reroll.
What's in our hand right now? What are we gonna get to use?
We got 2 walks, we got 2 focus, we got a short rest, we got a weak attack, and we got a retaliate.
Yeah, I guess we need something to take him out.
Yep.
Because we don't have any weapons or anything. So what were you thinking?
I was thinking this 4 card,
Yeah.
Furious Strike.
Okay. Yep.
That'll do 2 damage to him, which would be good. If we can unlock our ability, we always do an additional damage.
Okay.
So that would be nice.
And then take a reroll card.
Well, we have 2. Oh,
No,
yeah,
we have
you're right.
1 left.
Yeah, take a reroll. You got it.
Yeah. Oh no, you can hear it in our voices. We're gonna die.
All right.
Okay.
Now it's his turn.
It is his turn. He just moved.
Oh, yeah. Let me put this back. Yeah, we only play 1 card on our turn. So now it's his turn.
Wait. Is he with anybody?
He's not with anybody.
Okay.
So his normal ability doesn't mean anything.
You guys, this is the last card. This is it. When you go through this deck.
No, after this, if we were to draw a tarot card and they're not available, we're going to flip his finale card and then he'll have a finale ability.
Gosh.
Yeah. So we'll be in the finale after this card.
Okay. All right.
And he's got 4 health left, so we've got a chance.
Okay. Just get to it. What is it?
He wants fresh blood.
It said that already.
If there are no victims on the board, discard. Otherwise, look for the nearest victim.
Yeah.
Move towards them and kill them.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter. They're both equidistant.
Well, Ted, do you want I don't know.
Do you want this sucker or do you want that sucker?
Yeah, who do you want to die? Do you want the person in the cabins to die, or do you want the person in the what is that place? Oh.
It's just empty. There's no name there.
Oh. I don't guess. Maybe I don't know. Is it going to matter to us?
Yeah, I mean, it does matter to us because if he's
closer.
If he's closer to us, then we can get to him. If he's further away.
Yeah, so let's have him kill that sucker. Chad says that sucker.
All right, so we're gonna come in here. He's gonna die. This goes up. The horror track goes up.
Oh my goodness.
He's still doing 4 damage though.
We don't have enough victims to pull over this card to flip our card over. Like, we're never going to get to flip our card. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, that's true. We don't have enough victims.
Yeah.
We don't get to unlock our special ability. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. But that's him. That's it. He's done. And it's now our turn.
Okay. So we got 1, 2. Looks like we have to move 3. 1, 2, 3 to go get with him. To go beyond you.
Yep.
Okay.
So we got 2 walk cards. That's how we get to him.
Okay.
We could try to do some focus cards to get where we're doing 3 dice.
Yeah.
But if you screw these up, then we're not going to have enough cards to do anything else. So
let's do 1 focus.
All right.
Or do you want to?
Let's try it.
Do you want to walk and get near him first and then focus?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Okay, so let's walk. We got no sprints. We're just walking.
We're just walking. No sprints.
Reroll.
Oh, we do have a reroll.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't make me spend the cards.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
See, I knew I had it in me.
So we get to move up to 2 spaces. A 1, a 2.
Okay.
So we're 1 space away from him.
Yeah.
So you want to walk?
Yep.
Let's walk into him.
We got to. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Well, we can get rid of 1 card and take 1 step, no? 2 cards and take a step?
2 cards and take a step, yep. So, which 2 cards?
Keep
you want to get rid of
all
these focus cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to keep the attack cards.
I mean, we were going to focus to try to get more dice.
And we might try to rest. Yep, so this is it. This is what we got.
Okay, so
Furious. Oh, so yeah, we move in.
Mwah!
Oh,
Okay.
and I think it also cost us a time. Yep.
That's okay. This is it. This is it.
This is it. We got to kill him now, or he'll never come
Okay.
back.
So what are we doing?
Furious Strike. So
You
with
want to
2
do
success.
Furious Strike first. Okay.
Well, you could do the weak attack first if you want.
I'm looking to see.
But if we screw up Furious Strike, we end our turn. That's it. The
Right.
turn's over if
Right.
we get only 1 success.
Right. We don't want to. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You could try to heal first and then attack him.
No, it's heal one.
But if you don't get any successes on the heal, we end our turn also.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to end our turn, but I guess there's no way to avoid that.
Yep.
So you want to do weak attack first or Furious Strike?
Let's do Furious Strike. Okay. Well, we can get rid of 2 cards to get 1 success, and that'll at least do 1 damage to him.
I don't have any rerolls. There's nothing to do to reroll. I can't discard cards to reroll or
Nope.
anything.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah, right.
so hold on. So if I get rid of 2 cards and I get 1, it ends our turn, right?
It will do 1 damage to him. We'll reduce the horror track by 1, and it ends our turn.
Okay. Or we can. It ends our turn. That's why I wanted to do weak attack first.
So that's it. Otherwise, we're going to lose a health. We're going to gain a horror and end our turn.
Yeah.
So either way, we end our turn.
Yeah. Either way, we end our turn, and then he's going to come and kill us.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
going to kill us.
All right.
I think
Well-
that's it.
Well, do you want to? We don't have enough cards to get rid of to do 2 damage anyway.
Right.
We have to get rid of 4 cards.
So we might as well just do, because we still have a retaliate that'll help us.
Okay.
If we can live through his next attack, we have a shot.
Okay.
All right. So let's definitely, I guess, ditch these 2 cards to get 1 success.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We're going to do 1 damage to him.
Yeah.
We're going to reduce the horror track by 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to end our turn.
Oh my gosh. You guys, this is terrible.
All right. And now we get to buy cards.
Okay.
We have 3 points to buy cards with.
Okay.
Let's buy a sprint. Just in case we
Sprint.
need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
There's no way.
And
'Cause we
another
gotta
close
kill him.
call.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
But we gotta kill him. Should we get a guard card or
we
something?
well, yeah, you're right. We should get something that does damage, but all the damage cards are here in the discard pile.
Okay.
So we're
What's
just going to
the-
need to have to live.
We gotta live. How much do we have to spend? What's this?
3. Distraction just reduces the
Oh.
horror track, but
What's improvise? Nothing.
it lets you roll more dice, or
Mm.
you get better rolls
Okay.
on dice. But
All right.
yeah, I think a sprint and a close call. Let's run away, and then we can get our
Run away
attack
and go
cards
back.
back.
All right. Okay, this is it though.
All right.
You guys. It's
This is
been fun.
All right.
All right.
So
Yes.
it is now. We can't. Well, the good news is we don't draw the finale card yet. So we have 1 more round of him just doing 1 attack. He's going to attack us.
Oh, okay. But he does 4 damage, so we're dead.
He does 4 damage. We would be dead, but we have this retaliate card.
So should I move these?
If you can get 2 successes, no, not yet.
Okay.
If you can get 2 successes, we ignore all the damage he just did, and we do 2 damage to him. If you get 1 success, we reduce the number of damage by 2.
Okay.
So then we'll have 1 hit point left, and you do 1 damage to him.
Okay.
So basically, as long as you can get
Oh
1 or
my
2
God.
successes, we are still alive.
Oh my God, you guys! I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. Shut up, Ted.
Oh!
Oh my God! I have
Oh my
no
God.
rerolls.
Yep. That's
Oh,
it.
Nice going, Ted. Oh my
Oh, and then this little guy's like, "What? I
gosh.
just saw him kill Laurie!"
You guys,
Holy crap!
we
Well,
died
there it
hard.
is.
That was good though. That was fun.
Right? It was
Oh, you're welcome, Ted. You're welcome, Jerry.
That's right. You
Oh
wanted
my
Hans to win.
goodness.
You got Hans to
Oh
win.
my
But
goodness.
it got pretty good at the end. It was very exciting at the
Oh
end.
yeah, I felt like we almost had a chance. Like we came out
Yep.
of the gate.
And
weak.
then if we had survived, then his terror card would have been, or his finale card would have been released.
So gross.
And the finale card, the next round, he would get to move to and attack 2 every round. So basically,
bloodbath. So
basically,
gross.
if we didn't kill him, he would have killed us right away.
Right.
But he only had 3 hit points. We were 3 hit points away from killing him.
Oh, let's see what this is.
And if you would have pulled this off, if you would have pulled off 2 successes, we would have ignored all of his damage and given him 2 damage. Then he only would have had 1 damage left.
And that's his.
Well, then if he only had 1 damage left and we killed him,
yeah,
would we have actually killed him, or would he have had extra stuff?
Oh.
Would he get extra stuff? No, we would have killed him.
We would have killed him.
So
that's some good stuff. That's
some
good stuff. All right. Yeah, it was great.
All right, let's see what you think.
Oh.
I would want to
lose
if I buy this one,
time.
I would want to lose every time just for the sweet, sweet victim killings.
Ted, do you love it so much? You're so funny. I love it. Well, you guys, that was Final Girl.
Final Girl. Whoa. This is just the Hans. This is just the Hans scenario.
Oh yeah, and you're gonna show everybody all the things, everything that you can get. Anyway, so yeah, so that was and Jerry's like, right? It's a win-win.
Right.
So yeah, so that was super. That was super fun and like, but it's I guess you guys like to play games solo, so that's great.
Yep. So here's Creech Manor is a location that's available.
Oh,
and
now I'm all hot from dying.
Poltergeist is one of the villains that's available, and then these are the feature film boxes they call them. So Geppetto is one of the bad guys, and you can play Geppetto in the Carnival of Blood location. So that's pretty cool. And then there's Inkanyamba, who's a bad guy, and you can play him in the Sacred Grove. And also the boxes have the 2 final girls that are in each box. And then finally, this is the one I want to play next, Dr. Fright, which is basically Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, gotcha.
And that looks just like Nancy, which is great. And you can play at Maple Lane.
Whoa.
Instead of Elm Street. It's Maple Lane.
Cute.
So,
wow.
Yeah, these are great. And so, yeah, you can just pick you can mix and match any of the people, or you can go to your lore book and you can use the scenarios that they have for the specific people.
Ted wants to know, can you play the killer?
You cannot play. Well, technically, we were playing the killer.
Yes, yeah.
But there's no mode to play the killer. You're the final girl. The game's called Final Girl, not called Killer.
Not called Killer, even though you're Killer, Ted.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Ted predicts a score of 9.
Whoa.
Well, you know what that means? It's time to do the She Hates Games rating system.
System. Let's
see if this game is going to stay in our house. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably know how this is going to go, but we'll see.
Right.
Whoop, 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 whoop. These are all the questions Tom and I kind of created together, but mostly Tom, and we've done a couple of.
And we have to rate it. We have to change it to the 2022 versions sometime soon.
Yeah, we
there
do.
are some changes we're going to make.
But
for the most part, this is a pretty reliable system for us.
Yeah. All right.
First thing.
Whoa.
Did you feel heroic?
Oh.
Did you feel that you were in a movie?
Oh, I did.
In a horror movie.
Oh, it was terrible. It was all the feelings, all the anxiety at the top to realize what the quest was, and then to be like, I'm a crappy roller right now. It was terrible.
I mean, that is the one thing I think people might have trouble with. I mean, if you get bad rolls, that's it. I mean, but it's hard to mitigate. There's not a lot of mitigation you can do. I guess we could have done better card buying, like you said.
Well, you said, like I see now how every round, you want to always buy a walk. You want to always buy a sprint. Always go searching for weapons, I think.
Yeah, we totally didn't go looking for items at all. I just wanted to get her item, but it really just gave us some extra.
Yeah, we should have gone. But anyway, even with the bad die rolls, it's fun. Like, yes, like there are plenty of games. Mel
Right.
can tell you. You guys can say.
Well, just like Ted said, it's fun to watch the killer kill them. So
Right.
even if you're losing, it doesn't feel like the game's beating you up. It feels like
right, exactly,
there's an
because there
entertaining
there are
value to it.
other games where if you have crappy rolls, then you just have crappy life, crappy time, and you can't go get the things that you need
Yeah.
to finish in the game or succeed, which is, the case here, but it's
Yeah.
totally different.
But
because
this one, the rolls I think were so much thematic because like that last roll, that was it. It was us and
Oh,
the
yeah.
bad guy, and we had this
Right.
retaliate ability, and all we had to do was roll one success, and we didn't roll it, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
just very exciting.
Oh yeah, and it just makes you, not to lead to the final question you're going to ask me, but it just be like, oh, I want to try again. I want to figure
Right.
it out. Not even figure it out, but there is so much. I mean, it's just dice chucking, so there is a lot of gambling
Yeah,
here,
a lot of pushing
right?
your luck.
But you can, but I see now how it comes down to buying similar cards every turn so that they're
Yeah.
always in your arsenal.
And I always love the best laid plans. Like we had like 10 cards, and it's like, oh, well, we need to discard 2 cards to get a success.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden half of our deck is gone.
Yeah.
So you have to,
Oh yeah.
How much do you want to push your luck?
Exactly.
Let's talk about the goals. Was it clear and obtainable? Did you feel like we had a chance to win to the end?
Those are all yes, clear and obtainable. At times I felt like we had a chance to win, but I didn't feel like we had a chance until halfway through when we finally started getting some, when we finally had saved a couple of people.
Yeah.
And knocked out some of his health. So halfway through I felt like it was winnable.
I think this is my 3rd time playing the game, and every time I've gotten through the whole terror deck or gotten to the finale. So
okay,
I think unless you're really unlucky,
and these rolls were shitty, like they were terrible, and
you're probably going to get to the end, but you're probably not.
But you're probably going to die.
Yeah, you're probably going to die.
Yeah, but you can at least. It's not like you're going to. Yeah. Okay.
And the difference could be a couple of lucky rolls or a couple of good buys, or
right.
Like we said, we didn't even go for items, but so maybe getting more items would help more.
Yeah.
But yes, I think like when the girlfriend died, I'm like, oh my God, the game is over. And then I was like, oh wait, we're still alive.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's really cool. So that thematic element is so great.
Yeah. It's very well structured, built very well.
All right, let's talk about the conflict. Was it tense?
Yes.
Yes, right.
Whoa. Did I feel like was it clear where I could affect things? Yes, it was also terribly clear
where you could not affect things, i.e.
get
not
some better
save the
dice.
victims.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And I do have to say too, like when it's different when you randomly do the cards versus when you do the campaign cards, because they have these whole event decks, and there's these giant decks of events that might come out, but really in every game, only 2 events are really going to come out. And I didn't
you
really
mean campaign or not campaign, like
campaign or not campaign.
Yeah,
pretty much, there's only 2 events because the only time the events come out is in the terror deck. The terror deck has
gives you that instruction.
Tells you play an event card.
Yeah.
And really, there's only like 2 of these in the whole terror deck. So that's something I didn't get up front. But so normally you do these randomly, but in this campaign, this Stubborn Kids came out first, and what a pain in the ass this was. Yeah. Because I had no idea. Because in the first time I played it, I unlocked the Laurie special ability like in the 2nd turn. I was like, boom, boom, boom. I got all the people, and I saved all the people, and I'm like, yeah, this game's too easy. And then I didn't. And then I realized you got to like stack the deck with crap that kills you. So anyway, I highly recommend the campaign.
They
tell you what cards to put in there to make it harder for sure.
Yeah, well, that's fun. Yeah.
Let's talk about the agency. Did you feel you were in control on your turn, or did you feel it was too limiting what the game could do?
No, it's my fault, our fault, your fault that we didn't have cards distributed the best way in my crappy rolls. So
right.
I didn't feel like it was limiting. Do you think it's limiting?
No, it is the system of the card buy, and when you spend, you don't get them back until the next round or whatever. So
yeah, but I think it's I mean, considering other games, I think this 6, I think resetting to 6 every time is very magnanimous.
Yes.
It really is.
Yeah, that's the one thing with Hostage Negotiator. I always complain that once you spend your
what is that? Your not what
your
is it?
it's
Your
your
detective.
it's your conversation points.
Oh yeah,
because you're
that's
trying
right.
to talk the victim or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you're out of conversation points, you're done. You got to spend cards to get conversation points,
That's right.
and so the build up of the cards or how you can buy cards is a lot more of a slower burn in the Hostage Negotiator. Where this one, I know I'm getting this weak attack back the next round, so I got to just plan when do the 0 cards come out, when am I getting them back, and try to figure out a cool order to it.
Right, and that would be something else to do is to not, if you can, to not spend all your cards, to hold on to some of the zeros, right. So you'll always get the zeros, and you'll always get the 2s back and the guards back and stuff. Yep. So anyway, let's talk about the dice chucking goodness. It sounds like I'm talking about going to the school of Final Girl, but I'm not really. Might sound like it.
Yeah,
just
I think there's a possibility, but there's only these are the only action cards, period. It's not like the other boxes have different action cards.
Yeah.
So what you can do, like the terror cards and the event cards change based on the boxes, but what you can do on your turn is this. So it's really just managing this.
Okay, that's cool. So you right. You don't have to go to the school of for each character or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about each character's individual.
Whoa, was there dice chucking? Goodness, well, there was dice chucking. Was it any good? No, So yeah, of course. That's everything it is. Everything is based on your die rolls, right? Except for Laurie's bow, which was just a free shot.
Yep.
Right.
But we had to go get Laurie's bow.
Yeah.
And we had to search and make a search roll to get it.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, the dice checking goodness is definitely there, and you can always get more. Look at this. It's just me. Look, it's terrible tonight.
Is there a good wow factor to this game?
Oh my gosh.
So many wow moments, right?
Yes.
I did love the killing of the girlfriend because it was like I felt bad. Like there's nothing I can do.
Right,
this
there's no
is
way to
die.
fix this. Yeah,
the girlfriend's dead.
It's saying something if Tom feels bad because he has no feelings whatsoever.
And even that the final blow was very exciting. It could have just been Womp, he kills us.
Oh yeah,
but no, we had this retaliate card. And it was like, you get one final chance. There's one final roll. If you get a success, you could beat him.
But I blew it. Oh, still bad.
Let's talk about the time. Is the setup worth it? Does the turn flows well?
Does the turns flows well?
Do the turns flow well?
Do the turns flow well?
Well, the good news is on a solo game, you don't have to wait for somebody else's turn.
Right.
So really, you're just thinking it through yourself.
Right.
And yeah, I think it plays pretty quick.
I think it plays well. I think, the few times we forgot to buy our cards and whatnot, and that's just we just jump right into the back and forth. Back and forth. But yeah, I don't think, how long did we play for? An hour and a half, maybe?
Hour and 50, but yeah, we spent
30 minutes.
30 minutes reading the book.
Yeah, and talking and whatever. So yeah, I think it's great. And just coming out here knowing that the terror deck has 10 cards in it, like that totally heaps up my anxiety about trying to complete the quest.
Right.
You're like, 10 cards, that's it. And so I think it's really good.
Cool. And then the
yes.
I was just gonna say that also the game. The one thing I didn't get in this game is the play mats.
Oh.
Because I had the play mats for Hostage Negotiator. I just couldn't get them. I couldn't find anyone because I didn't actually do the first Kickstarter, so I ended up buying this on eBay.
Yeah.
But the eBay copies didn't have it. I didn't buy it on eBay. No, I bought it on Miniature Market.
Whoa.
Because Miniature Market had it for retail price, which was awesome. It sold out in like a day, but I just happened to get on Miniature Market that day. But they didn't have the play mats available.
Okay.
But the play mats are huge. They really they take the whole table, but they have all this information. So all of the Final Girl thing is on the play mat, and where you put Hans and stuff is on the play mat. But I kind of like it without the play mat better. This is so much more tighter. Like you can just whip it out and play it. Like you don't have to worry about
Gotcha.
getting more stuff.
Well,
out there.
and when and if you had to be limited to the playmat, like you wouldn't be able to configure the board the way you want for, your
Right.
camera angles
Yep.
and whoever well, it's so low, so playing with other people are
So
not.
if you don't have a playmat, then it's easier to set up. So that's
Right.
what I was saying. The setup time
Right,
is
right.
actually easier.
Gotcha.
Let's talk about the decision space. Were there interesting decisions we could do on our turn? Did you feel clever?
Interesting decisions.
Being able to do
Well,
things?
Yeah, I think so. Because when you have the best set of cards for your hand, then it's all about in what order, like the whole weak attack and whatever. I'm just like, that's why I wanted to do weak attack first.
Right.
Because
you're not going to lose your turn.
Well, you're not going to end your turn. Like you could miss and then get in another roll or something. So,
right.
Yes, I feel like, I think, yes, I feel like there was some cleverness, or could be, for sure.
That's right.
What?
Jerry's quoting
Blazing
Saddles. Yeah. Excuse me while I whip this out.
That's right. So yes, did I feel clever? I felt pretty sad most of the time. I never really felt clever, but I did like when we could just use Laurie's bow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing clever about it. It was just free attack, which was nice.
I think, like you were saying, if you went to a mini school of Final Girl to learn how to, like, if there's a better purchase order and how you can
it's
use
about
the cards.
Yeah.
I think there's a way to combo these cards better than we did it.
Yeah.
And then you would get, I think, a feeling of satisfaction.
Yeah, more satisfying. I think you could really just move and then attack and then move away, or then go get some kids and whatever, Again, like what I keep saying, right? It's buying a couple of wild cards, but buying a little bit of everything instead of.
So ultimately, the decision space is not that deep.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's talk about the rules. Was it easy to understand? Was the iconography easy to grasp?
I believe so. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say this for me is a little, the blood track and that kind of thing.
Yeah, the blood
track. Thanks to you leading the way, lighting the dark. But that would be a little wonky for me to understand. But I don't know. So, but understanding the concepts and the iconography, I guess so, yeah.
All right. And then finally, would you play it again?
1, 2, 3 successes. Woo! Yes, I would play it again. Yeah, because it's fun and scary. And that's fun.
Right.
It's fun and scary. And who knows, next time you might win. Well, look at all those successes. Where was I?
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Now you're getting the good rolls.
Now I'm getting the good rolls, everybody. You guys, I died. And you guys were here to watch.
Get your votes in.
Ted guessed a 9.
Ted guessed a 9.
I was gonna say a 10, but I don't know. Maybe it's not a 10. Maybe it's like an 8 or a 9. But it's and Hans just gives me the creeps. I get the creeps right through here. It's so gross.
Hans.
It's just disgusting.
Hans. And I'll probably do some painting shows to show painting the other ones.
Yeah.
Because these are the only ones that I painted, but all the others are primed and ready to go to get painted. So we might do more shows later. Whoa, he's killing that 7 victim.
Oh no.
He's killing that 8 victim. And Jerry says an 8. Is it an 8? I don't know. He's getting to the 8.
Go, Hans.
It's a 9.
Whoa,
she
Ted,
gave
you did it.
9 out of 10.
Oh, Red Hood's gonna like this music.
Fun. And what music does he like?
He likes.
That's right. The like music. Well, there it is. Final Girl. We went through a horror movie and we did not survive.
We did not survive.
Not the final.
But it was super fun, and there's great dice chucking, and there's great death, which is a horrible thing to say, but it's so fun and funny and titillating and silly and a good time. And yeah, so we got a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Whoa.
What else can you do?
You go, final girl.
And it's on Kickstarter right now for the season 2. So we're probably going to go through all of these feature film boxes. So we got Poltergeist, we got Nightmare on Elm Street, and others. And then the season 2.
Ted's talking about how you might have to go all in.
And let me just tell you this. I don't know if they are crazy.
Probably.
If they have it made already, or if they are just ignorant to shipping, but they are promising that this game will deliver by Christmas.
Whoa.
On the Kickstarter anyway. I mean, Kickstarter delivery dates are never always
sketchy.
They're always sketchy, but they could have said next year, but they're trying for December. Yep. So
crank it out this
that
year.
tells me they probably have most of this already made, and there's maybe just some shipping that needs to happen.
Gotcha.
So
they're going to concentrate on the shipping and not on the creation, or not on the duplication, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
And
the campaign only goes till February, so
whoa, get in there, Ted.
Yeah, so I recommend full all in. If you didn't have anything season 1, go all in for sure. It's very fun.
Jerry, you're welcome. I'm glad that you had a good time and that you don't mind my crappy dice rolls.
It was the worst dice roll.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible because I'm usually pretty good. You're the one who's usually pretty terrible.
I'm the one that sucks, and you have the good dice rolls.
Yeah, I do.
But you were the final girl, so you had to do.
Oh man,
you had to do it.
Whoa, it's terrible. Okay, is there anything else you need to talk to these crazy kids about before we go?
That's it. We're doing, instead of Bitoku this week.
Because I haven't learned how to play
Bitoku next week because she hasn't fully learned that one.
I haven't learned it yet, and it's going to be a lot of brain power, and, I can barely survive. I didn't survive tonight, so how am I supposed to survive Bitoku? But on Friday, we're going to play Old Tree.
Old Tree!
Oh, yeah, Old Tree!
I don't know.
Which is like a battle cry or something?
Yeah, the battle cry of the Rangers of the fantasy.
The battle cry of the Rangers, boy. Yeah. So we'll see about that one.
We played that one over the weekend, and it was actually not bad. We'll see.
You'll see.
She likes the next one because it comes with an introductory story that you play through.
Oh, okay. And that's what.
And everyone that's done a playthrough online has done the introductory story.
Uh-huh.
But we don't do what everyone else does online.
That's right, jerks.
So we're gonna do the next longer chronicle in the series, and we'll be surprised to all of us what is happening, and that could be good. We will see, but it's definitely gonna be fun time.
But we'll see. All right.
And then next week.
Yes. Twisted.
I've already painted the Twisted Fables.
Okay.
And we will have some painting show on that to show the last final. I've got like 4 fables.
Oh, good. You're going to do a show. Okay, good.
And that is a 2-player fighting game based on fables. So
so you got Snow White, and you got.
But it's all like post-apocalyptic Snow White versus robotic Red Riding Hood and all this
Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz is all crazy.
And normally we hate 2-player card-based combat games.
Oh, listen to you.
Unmatched is one where we didn't mind it so much.
That's kind of fun. Yeah.
But this one was actually really fun, I think. And maybe a fluke. We only played it one time.
Yeah, exactly. Could be a fluke, but
we'll see.
Yeah. There were some good. There were some good cards in there to screw with your mojo. So
you'll see some Twisted Fables next week, and then also Bitoku's definitely going to be on Friday. And wait until you see the pain. She's going to be in so much pain.
I love it. No,
so much pain.
That's terrible.
There's just so much to do in that game. So I'll be interested to see how your brain absorbs all of the craziness.
Oh dear. Someone send me a sandwich. No, I don't know. All right. Well, that'll be fun. Okay, but this Friday we'll see you for Old Tree.
And
I don't know. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Glad we could give you some entertainment. We were just saying, if
no one shows up tonight, we're canceling it. Because it's only fun to do it when you guys are here.
And to watch me die.
So hopefully everyone will have a
I did it again. Okay. Yeah, so everybody have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. And thank you for watching.
See you on Friday.
Oh, are you going to tell them about the ruins of Arnak? Aren't you going to do something?
Oh yeah, we're gonna give away the expansion. So we're
Whoa.
gonna do it, but it'll probably be sometime
February, maybe?
at the end of this month. We have to do it because it's gonna be released in retail, I think, in February.
Oh.
So we want to give it away before anyone can get it in the store.
Oh.
So we should do it sooner than later.
Yeah, you should probably do it sooner than later. Maybe you should postpone that Bitoku playthrough.
Maybe.
See what I did there? I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for me. Okay. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to make sure you got that in.
Yeah.
So keep watching, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
See you guys Friday. Have a good week.
Bye.